We know that APEC has been around for quite a long time now. What is the benefit of these regional groups, these summits, and why are there so many?
Well, for starters, most of the countries joining these platforms, such as APEC, are betting on deepening cooperation and fostering an environment conducive to trade liberalization and belief in the benefits that non-tariff agreements, TLCs, and opening markets bring not only to their people, but in fostering peace and prosperity. In that regard, countries such as Peru and others from the APEC have seen their own economies and their own well-being, their respective well-being and economic indicators and social ones to improve considerably by opening up to the world. And also by signing these agreements, they have access to not just investments, but other type of cooperation, especially such as in infrastructure and science and technology as well. So compared to, for example, other ones such as BRICS, which is far less or more regionally oriented and not institutionalized enough, or other loose formats such as a G20, here with the APEC and throughout these meetings, countries have a much broader chance of finding a suitable partners or finding suitable partners and creating suitable partnerships in order to enhance that the potential of economic cooperation. And in that regard, it's positive, especially now, given that in some quarters, politicians and certain groups are opting for a return to the past with high tariffs, with economic sanctions or other types of economic blockading that in the past created precisely conditions conducive to conflict and heightened tensions that weren't good and unfortunately produced wars such as World War II.
And Professor, you know, a lot of these leaders are going to be heading to Brazil soon after APEC. China is a part of BRICS. You mentioned BRICS, APEC, and G20. What does China bring to these groupings, and how do the other members benefit from China?
I believe that China, the main advantage China brings to these partnerships is first, investment, second, technology, and the possibility of linking our countries and our economies to a global heavyweight such as China, which is trying precisely to maintain this relevant, this international economic order that has allowed to grow and has allowed countries such as Peru to grow, but also accompanied by relevant infrastructure and diversified investments that can help other countries grow too. And I think that's an added value that perhaps other countries in the past haven't been able to match by focusing only on investments in, for example, prime products or maybe minerals. China brings and promises to also incorporate as part of those dealings technology and the building of infrastructure such as the Shanghai port, which has been inaugurated today.
Professor, we have about 30 seconds left. So my last question to you is, you know, the importance of FaceTime between the leaders of all of these countries. I mean, a lot of diplomacy happens on the sidelines of these events, and it's great for them to shake hands and meet in person.
Precisely. And I think that regardless of the technology, regardless of how much AI and other gadgets appear, person-to-person communication and meeting is important, especially now, especially nowadays with all the tensions brewing again, and that unfortunately seem to be driving the world towards a more conflicted phase. I think that it's important for them to meet.
All right, Professor Clemente Rodriguez, thank you so much for joining us from Lima, Peru.
Thank you very much.